I don't know if you know this, but the cure for insomnia is to get a lot of sleep. That's a joke there, because if you could go to sleep, you wouldn't have insomnia. Hi, folks. It's your boy, Handy Andy from handyandymedia.com. Today, we're talking all about sleep. Happens to be one of my favorite hobbies. I always thought, when I write a resume and there's what your hobbies are, I want to tell the truth. My hobbies are eating and sleeping, preferably in that order. I don't know why, but every time I eat, I just want to take a nap. Well, if you have trouble sleeping or you want to improve your sleep, you've come to the right place, because we are going to review this. This is the Hoomband Wireless Audio Sleep Headband. This headband has built-in earphones that are going to sit right on your ears and help you sleep, whether it's hypnotic stories or even soundscapes and white noises and things of that nature. So sit back, relax, get your popcorn ready, folks. Your boy Handy Andy's about to put you to sleep. Lights out. Cue the intro. So let's go ahead and start with the design of the Hoomband Wireless Audio Sleep Headband. It's made out of this very elastic type of fabric that is both breathable and lightweight. So it's quite comfortable to wear, especially for a long duration of time, especially at night while you're sleeping. Now, if I flip it over, what you'll notice is that you can kind of see where the earphones are right there. You can see the indentations on each side. Inside is this foam. Let me see if I can rip it up. So it's got a little slot here that you can kind of get access to all this stuff. And there is this foam here. And those actual ear pads, which are flat, they can be adjusted to kind of match your ears, because, everyone's head's a different size. Now, I was mentioning that this is elastic, but it can only go so far. So they actually have two different sizes. You have medium, large, and then also a small for people with small heads. Now, your boy here just happens to have a big head. I've always had a big head. I used to always know from trying to wear my friends' hats, and they're like, damn, you got a big head. You know who else has got a big head? No, I'm not going to say it. I don't want to say it. But Lou Ferrigno has a big head. I once told him that. True story. It's on YouTube. Thought he was going to kill me. I digress. Anyways, I had the medium large version, and it fits my big head here. So basically, the way that you would wear it is you want to match each side, but of course, it's earphones, so you got to have some type of power. And that's over here. That comes with this little tiny block that's kind of sits on the side, or really hard to tell what side it is because it is circular. But it has a micro USB charging port and a button on the top. This freaking micro USB. Can you believe it? In 2021, they're still releasing products that have micro USB. Very disappointed in that. I'll probably rant about that a little bit later. Now, when you press the button, there is this little LED light that will come on to tell you that it is on and it's ready to pair. Speaking of pairing, it uses Bluetooth 5 and will pair to your mobile device, just like any wireless headphones, whether you have Apple AirPods or Jabra, AirPods or Jabra headphones, I should say. So I guess I'm going to have to put this on at some point. So what you do is you find out where your ear pads are. That's where you want to match it to your ears. So I'm just going to go like this. It's got a little logo on the front, kind of tells me that is going to be the front. Put it on. And boom, Bob's your uncle, folks. Got flat ear pads. I'm ready to go. Press the button, syncs to your phone. Now here's the thing. Like I mentioned, it's just like wireless headphones. But they're made for bed. So you can listen to anything. You can listen to your favorite podcast. You could watch Netflix. You could watch YouTube right off your phone, bedside, which is what I kind of do. Very bad habit. I don't recommend it, but it is what it is. So you could listen to any kind of content that you want and kind of go to sleep at the same time. However, there is also the Hoomband Audio app. Now, this app is just made with content that literally is designed to put you to sleep. So they have what's called hypnotic stories, and these range from anything from documentaries to just fun facts, natures. There's just a wide variety of different content that you could listen to, stories and whatnot. There's also meditation. So maybe you're one of those people that like me, every time I try to meditate, I pass out. So that's kind of a good thing. Maybe you do a little bit of meditation at nighttime or listen to a meditation, help you induce your sleep. But there's another case of people, and if you have a partner who snores and freaking drives you nuts, you could use this to actually cancel that noise out, that snoring out, because they have what they call white noises. And these are kind of like natural sounds, like rain hitting a window. It could be oceans, the sound of just like nature sounds that a lot of people find very relaxing. Even the sound of a fan, for some people, the white noises of a TV, when it's all like scrambled, people find those to be very relaxing. It helps them calm down. You can kind of train your body almost like a Pavlovian dog. When you hear that, that tells you time to go to sleep. So whether you live in the city where there's lots of noise traffic or your hubby just does not stop snoring, something like this will distract you. Now, depending on the content that you use in the app, the app will act differently. For example, if you use a hypnotic storytelling and you pass out, maybe it's like say in 10 minutes in a 20-minute story, the app will automatically shut off once the story's done. If you use one of their soundscapes or white noises, that will stay on all night because it's designed to distract you from your immediate environment. So that'll stay on. In terms of battery life, it has 10 hours. It takes 2 hours for a full charge. Now, if you're smart, what you're going to do is you take this off and then you just charge it bedside so that it's always charged when you're ready to go to sleep at night. So just like how you would charge your phone at night, you're doing that kind of the reverse where you take this off and you charge it. And, I wish it had USB-C because I could use the same cable that I charge my phone to charge this bedside, but it doesn't have it. Now, here's the thing, I'm very skeptical of sleep tech. Unless it's used at a clinical level, unless sleep researchers like, Matthew Walker and all these guys that I follow on YouTube, unless they endorse it, I'm probably not going to. I think it's going to be wishy-washy. But this is actually very comfortable. It's not the only type of flat ear pads that you could wear to sleep. I remember reviewing one like years ago. But this one's actually pretty good. It's quite comfortable. It's lightweight. It didn't take a long time for me to get used to. And the fact that I already watch YouTube at night, but I just use the speaker on the tablet, but something like this is easy. And I think a lot of people would like it. So if you do have sleep issues, if you want to improve your sleep, if you just want to tune out your hubby, something like this is great. In fact, couples out there, I recommend you both get some because you know what they say, ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. So if the homies are listening to a hypnotic story, your little hubby or missus should be able to do it as well. So overall, I think it would be a good thing. I do, and I wish there was a couple of changes. Number one, give me some voice activation to get stories going without having to use your phone because you're not supposed to interact with your phone a lot at nighttime anywhere. So you're looking at that blue light and then you try to go to sleep. Imagine if you could just use like Google or Alexa or Siri or whatever and be able to just queue up something without even having to interact with your phone. So you turn it on, you say the command, and boom, would come on. Another thing I would like to see is inside the app, the ability to just have a random generator for stories or even like the soundscapes or white noises because they got like 100+ hours of content on that app. And I just couldn't, I would sit there for like 10, 15 minutes trying to find a story when it takes me only 10 minutes to fall asleep anyway. So bad use of time, but you ever get that on Netflix where you try to watch something and you just sit there scrolling and trying to figure out what to watch? It's the same thing with this when you have too much choice. How many times do I talk about the paradox of choice, folks? Too much choice does not lead to happiness. Give me a random number generator. Another thing I was thinking about this is they should make a design where you could actually cover your ears or your eyes as well. Because one thing I do quite a bit is nap, okay? I get up early. I get up at like 4:35 in the morning, workout. And usually after I eat breakfast, I want to take a nap, which is kind of weird when you're like, oh, I'm taking a nap at 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. But true story, this is what I do. And so if I'm napping in, say, my living room, I'll actually use one of those covers with this headband and just to get the light out. So if they made another version where it could cover your eyes as well, I think a lot of people would like that. Be great for traveling. You're on the airplane or something like that. You could just completely zone out if you had the combination. But you could still buy one of those and just use this in like I did and get the same effect. But for Hoomband, listen to your boy. Call me. We can do a little partnership. Don't worry. I'll get it. I'll put people to sleep. No problem. I'll wake them up too. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this review. If you do have sleep problems, you know what? I do recommend this. Honestly, I'm going to give it the handy Andy tech approval because it actually works and is something that I could see myself using on a day-to-day basis and use it as part of my sleep protocol. Anyway, folks, I hope you liked this review of the Hoomband Wireless Audio Sleep Headband. If you did, bam, smash that like button. Leave your comments below. I answer every comment. I promise you, if you leave a comment, I will personally answer it. And of course, subscribe to this channel if you like to see a crazy DIY tech guy just do stuff. Either go to sleep or I got some crazy projects that I want to do outside, but it's kind of winter right now, so I'm going to keep inside. I was thinking maybe I'll even like pimp out the studio a little bit. So you want to subscribe to see that happen. Once again, my name is Andy Baryer, Handy Andy from handyandymedia.com. See you again next time. Bye for now.